Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Z and I'm so excited because this is my first full-length vlog. Yes, I'm finally getting into the groove of things. And as I mentioned in my last video, I have been out here living pretty wild and free. I've had no real routine, no structure, and really just surviving off of vibes. So I have been eating a lot of fast food. I have had barely any groceries in the fridge. I've barely been working out. In terms of vitamins, I don't even know at this point. Damn. I knew I was ready for a reset, and I actually attempted to film a reset weekend in my life video, not once, but twice. And it completely did not go how I had planned. No, like I actually filmed 2 intros and everything. Welcome to my very Hey y'all, welcome to my first official full-length vlog. I wanted so badly to be that girly that had it all together. Lockdown routine, going to the gym at least 3 times a week, having a grocery list, having a clean home, getting my laundry together. Because let's talk about that for a second. Everybody, and I know if you tell me any different, you're lying to me. Everybody's using their guest bed as clothing storage, okay? So I don't want to hear it from anybody. Anyway, I quickly realized I was becoming a little overwhelmed. I'm tired. And I also came to the realization that it really wasn't about the resetting that was holding me back. It was how I was going about my reset routine. Every time I try to reset, I go all in. Workouts, cleaning, planning, organizing, new habits, you name it. And every time I end up burnt out, overwhelmed, and right back at square one. Bitch, I'm tired. Baby. Once that bonnet is on and the bra is off, it's over with. The day is done. It's because I focus too much on what I want my life to look like instead of checking in on where I actually am. I quickly realized I had some pretty unhealthy habits that I kept doing. It was like a vicious cycle of suck. If I actually want to be consistent, I need to stop making my routines so unrealistic. It's like weight loss. You don't gain 20 pounds overnight. You're not gonna lose it overnight either. You don't undo months or years of unhealthy habits in a day. So why do we expect that with our routines, our health, and our spaces, right? This reset made me realize I need to stop jumping straight into goals and start prioritizing what I actually need first. As of lately, I haven't really been feeling like myself, and I decided to make a doctor's appointment. And as a result, I found out that I have a few vitamin deficiencies, which made me feel even more like I need to get my shit together. I don't know about you, but I am no longer at the age where I can say, oh, I'm too young. That can't happen to me, because it can, and I've seen it happen to people that I know. I'm 33, and it's time for me to really start thinking about my health in a different way. Wellness is more than going to get a pedicure or hitting up the spa. I know that every time I eat fast food, it makes me feel awful. And yet I continue to get it. But why do I keep doing that to myself when I know if I make a home-cooked meal, I will feel so much better? And this is what I mean. I have to start being intentional about carving out time to be in tune with myself and to do an audit. Meaning, what do I actually need right now? How am I feeling? And what are going to be my negotiables and non-negotiables for this week? But prioritizing self isn't just about doctor's visits or going to the grocery store or meal prepping. It's about getting out of the house too and staying connected. I was just talking to a friend about how it can be kind of difficult in your 30s to make and keep meaningful friendships. It's not like in undergrad when you were with the same people every day. Sometimes self-care is getting out of the house, going to brunch with your girls, and getting around the people who remind you of who you are. Just last week, I was invited to a tipsy tea at the Gwen with my friend to celebrate her birthday. And you're probably thinking to yourself, girl, aren't you supposed to be knee-deep in a reset? Yes, I am, and this is a part of my reset, so you can argue with your mammy, because I don't even know what else to tell you. It happened, it was wonderful, I had such a great time, and it was just a great reminder that connecting with people is so important. These were mostly her friends, I've met them before, but how nice to just come together, have a few drinks, and celebrate our shared friend. Whether it's with new friends or with family, it's just so nice to connect with people who remind you of who you are and that you are loved. Sometimes prioritizing self is even taking yourself out on a solo date. The key is just to reconnect with yourself and check in. So let's talk about what I actually got done versus what didn't happen. I meal prepped, I got groceries, I was active this week, And I had a little bit of fun and got out and connected with people. Now that laundry, she's still sitting there, and that's okay. It's so easy to feel like we failed just because things don't look exactly like how we pictured them. I'm realizing that I didn't actually fail. I showed up, I got things done, and I'm still working on a better me. The only way that I would have failed is if I gave up completely, and I never did. Nothing beats a fail but a try, and I continue to try. And that's the whole point of it. Continue to try to work towards a better self. I'm actually pretty proud of me. So instead of overwhelming myself this week, I'm planning to focus on 3 things, just 3 things. I'm choosing to focus on my fitness and health, which includes my meal preps, my supplements, and staying active to some degree. I choose to categorize that as 1 thing. I also am committing to posting at least 2 posts on my social media platforms this week because you know what? You all are helping to hold me accountable. And I really love looking back on my experiences, and it helps me to stay motivated, and it helps to remind me that actually you're doing quite a bit. Keep it up. And lastly, getting on that goddamn laundry. I'm doing at least 2 loads today. 2 loads. I have to. Drop in the comments below what your 3 things that you're choosing to prioritize are this week. And don't forget to, of course, I can't believe I'm saying this, of course, like and subscribe and follow along my wellness journey as I continue to work towards a better me. That is my epiphany, and I am Z. Until next time.